We've got bad news in regards to these guys. These are layer chicks. We had them in the brooder. We transferred them to the chicken tractor. How many did we lose in the brooder stage, Lily?
6.
I'm not 100% sure what's killing them. Bobby, don't let me run over that. Is there any way we can count them?
Slowly let them out and we can count them.
I don't want to let them out. Because what if a crow is still getting them, even though their goose is in there? 9, 10, 11.
Split the kid in half, and then we pick them up and put them as we count, and then they can all be in there.
Yeah, that's not terrible. We know a crow was getting some of these before we put the goose in here. I'll just be honest with you. We don't know for sure, and I just share this with you because you don't always know for sure. Oh no! When you set it out on the chicken tractor, it's perfectly flat. Plus it has these skids on the sides. Now they're only 1 inch, and you don't see it right here. There's no real significant gap that a chick can get out of. Those little chicks are hard to catch. I mean, it's never been that high off the ground, but... Gideon, go get that board over there. We'll use it as a shim. See that gap? I think they're big enough to not be able to get under that. Early on, they were little enough, and the gap was big enough that the chicks were getting out. Let's get some more. And crows were flying down and getting them. They got 2, at least, that we know of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no, they're moving around too much. You got it? Sweet. That might work. I was hoping it would go all the way across.
Me too. Maybe the red one will.
You want to go get it?
Yeah.
If we were sure that everybody died, everybody got killed before the goose, which I think is what happened, but we've had so many attacks. This is our egg-laying flock starting in the fall. So this is threatening our egg supply. 2. They can get through the side. So that's not gonna help us. Oh, shoot. Let's just go get the crate. You see, these are our young layer chicks. They're growing up to replace our old lady hens that will drastically start decreasing in production this year. They tell me 50%. Four.
5. 11.
12. 16.
17.
23. Did we count the goose and the one that was in there?
Yeah.
So we've lost 10 chicks. Let's assess the situation. How many adult chickens do we have? Our adult flock is split up on purpose. We have some that are 2 years old, half of them are 2 years old, and the other half is 1 year old. The 2-year-olds, they will be 2.5 in the fall, okay? And the idea is the new chicks are just starting to lay eggs, they're just coming of age. So as soon as that starts happening around October, November, even December, we harvest the big ladies and they're replaced. The pasture posse's weekly move, it's a good time to count them because they're all trapped in there. We can count them as they come out. Let's just build off that net. And let's not allow the chickens into our trees. Oh, that tree doesn't look like it's doing well. You guys want to know a trick I learned to tell if a tree's alive? I mean, there's no leaves or anything on it. I'm scratching the surface. It's green, it's green. Scratch the bark. And if it's brown underneath, it's dead. But that's green underneath. That means it's alive. You need help? There's room enough for 2 to pull. You want to finish picking up this one or go get the next one?
I'll get this one.
Okay. We're gonna kind of let them out. Move out of the way. Let's just kind of do it to where we can count them. Let it out. 1, 2. We had a fan reach out years ago. Let's set that in. Look at that, it's not on. Any asparagus this morning? Yeah, there's some. I feel like this is lame. I mean, maybe it's 1 serving. We got another posse to count.
Today I get to spend my money.
What are you gonna spend your money on?
I'm gonna buy a,
First, $20 cash money.
I'm gonna buy a stallion.
That money's burning a hole in your pocket, huh? You don't want to save up for 40 bucks, 2 weeks?
Well then, I'll forget how many weeks and then I'll have to
okay.
and then
it's all right. It's your decision.
And then next week I'm gonna buy the mom, and then the next week after that I'm gonna buy the baby.
Save all the money. You're excited about cooking. All right, here you go. Count the rooster too. 14, 15. Figured we need 30 to be in our production. Hey, Rebecca, when you came down to the chicken tractor, what'd you notice?
That there wasn't that many chicks.
How could you tell there weren't many chickens?
Because there weren't many chicks. Like, the population seemed decreased.
And you got pretty upset. Why did you get so upset?
Because these are our egg layers. Like, this is for the next 2 years. Like, you have one shot at doing this right, and if you don't do it right, then it's you pay for it years later. I don't want to be dealing with not having enough eggs in 18 months.
Yeah.
Because we didn't do it right 18 months ago. Homesteading is such a long game that you have to do things right in the beginning, or then you pay for those mistakes for years. And that's so frustrating.
How many adult chickens do you want?
Well, I don't know, because it doesn't seem like we're getting that many eggs. Like, we're eating all the eggs every day.
Are we?
Yeah, we don't have any eggs built up anywhere, do we? If we have 35 chickens.
That's what I thought in my head. That
if we have
were
35,
trying to accumulate 30 adult chickens.
Okay. Well, if that's what we have right now, then we need 45. Because we're not getting enough eggs, is what I'm saying.
Okay. I'll tell you how many we have. I took an inventory.
Okay.
Well, we have 66. We have 33. We have 39. So I guess we just keep everybody.
That's your solution?
Well, what other solution you got?
We're gonna have to buy more chicks.
Okay. I have another problem.
Yes.
Maybe you won't get so mad because I have the camera rolling. I never marked the adult hen, so I don't know who's old and who's not.
Okay. Well, then we'll just keep them all and get some more chicks. And
I think you did that on purpose.
Next year, right?
And next year. Well, we'll mark
okay.
these chicks.
You guys think I'm the crazy chicken lady? She's really the crazy
Well, no,
chicken lady.
I am. Like, if we're doing
Yes,
this.
we'll mark these. So we're going to keep everybody we have. And then next year we're going to get chicks. And we're going to take the little toe punch and we're going to mark the adults.
Why don't we toe punch these?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Add some more chicks to our meat chicken order.
Come.
So you want double what we have now?
Well, I don't need to have, like, eggs coming out my ears.
You will.
I just need to have some eggs.
We have just enough right now, and that's a little risky, isn't it?
Yes, it's risky.
We probably need to have a flock of 60.
At all times.
Yeah. So that means 40 out in the pasture and 20 in the yard.
Well, have we been
shop,
getting...
And that'll work.
Have we been getting eggs from the kitchen garden?
Yes. We didn't today.
Okay, because it was really slim pickings today. I was
That's why.
if I want to bake a cake, where am I going to get eggs from if we eat them all every day, you know?
Alright. You can go buy them for $10 a dozen. Uh-oh, their crow came, and I just saw it land. That's just above the laying posse. But now I'm looking down there, look. Gideon, all the chicks are out. How? And there's a crow out. Okay, how are they getting out?
Oh!
What?
It's wide open.
Okay. But nobody's massacred, huh?
Oh, I think I know what happened.
Huh?
I think one of us forgot to latch it all away.
Okay.
And then...
Do they want to be killed? Gideon, you missed one.
I know.
Get the last one. The last one is always the last one for a reason. Either really smart or really dumb. Just pick it up, pick it up. Good. Thank you. Whoa, whoa. Go shut that fence. I need to get the goose though. There's definitely not enough room for a goose. That's a happy goose. There are 0 eggs in there. She wasn't kidding. We are on a margin. And it's empty. Good morning. Look, look. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, a little bit off the hook here. A little bit off the hook. I was about to say, there better be some eggs out there. Mucho huevos, because there won't be any more trouble. Look who I got. Must have rained last night. Pasture posse. How many you got?
Yeah, egg. Could you do the eggs what I feed so we can get them done?
Looks like we're gonna have breakfast for another day. When you get used to the eggs, I mean, it's been over a year we've had eggs every day. You take it for granted. And it takes a good threat like this to really make you appreciate it and get you back on your guard again. So if you take your guard off with these chickens, somebody's gonna get them before you do. All right, bring your eggs. I don't think you got them yesterday. Here's one I found on the ground. Look at all these eggs.
I remember.
Goodness, okay, a day and a half of eggs right there. Let's get those to the house before they break. Let's combine these guys.
Mom was mad about the egg situation.
Yeah.
I'd like to see her eat all of those.
Yeah, I know. I think we're making up for it right here. I think
Where were
it's a
they?
reality check. Morning, early bird.
Good morning.
You going with us? Gideon, let's take the clean eggs and put them in here.
Okay, like
The
that.
clean one. Leave the dirty ones. We'll wash them. We are gonna cook chicken fried steak for a brunch today. This is from the land. It's 5 pounds. And as I was going through this, I just realized, remember how Mom said you gotta use eggs for baking?
Yeah.
This is for 1 pound cube steak. You need 3 to 5 eggs. We have 5 pounds, so let's say 4 eggs. That's 20 eggs. 15, 18, 21 right there. And all this left over. Okay. I was panicked there for a second. Oh, you don't? Do we have almond flour in the...
Look, it says 2 cups.
Yeah, so you would need 10 cups of almond flour. Is this right?
Maybe we should not do a 5 batch. Maybe we
This
should
just
do
doesn't
like
sound right.
Maybe we should just do a 3rd batch of triple black.
You gotta find us some almond flour somewhere. I'm sure it's out in the container. If we do 5 pounds, it's gonna call for 20 eggs.
No, that's wrong.
That's
Why?
crazy.
I know, that is a crazy recipe.
Lily, where you at? We're just gonna double this recipe, not, what do you call it when you times it by 5? Becca,
Yeah.
you know how we talked about my crazy idea to get what you call a tube man, which is that wild thing that moves around and flops around to like sell used cars and stuff?
Yes.
We could put that over there, over the chickens. We tried Scarecrow years ago and it worked for about 3 days. But this is a Scarecrow like 10X.
Yeah.
I looked up the price last night and they're about 150 bucks a piece.
I know.
But then I realized we get 100 Cornish cross and about 85 come to the butchering. Is it that the goose is, and we do see some gotten every once in a while, even with the goose.
Right.
So there could be more.
I feel like the goose isn't foolproof. I feel like it does help.
If we lost 15 finished Cornish cross to aerial predator,
That
those
pays
are
for
worth
itself.
$25
It pays for
each.
itself real fast.
Retail. Half of that maybe is what we put into it for feed. So 2 are worth 25 bucks, say. So is it going to save 16 birds? It could save 16 birds the first round.
Wow. Maybe we should do it.
And it could be around for years.
Yeah, because
And then
it's gonna pay for itself.
The
the
layer
first year.
chickens, we're having to buy 30 more. Times 3 is $90.
Yeah.
Just replacing the chick. This turned out absolutely amazing. So did her gravy. Potatoes and the green beans. This is a good old-fashioned Southern meal at its best. Is that it? It's been a couple of days. That could be it. I mean, I'm excited. Salt on a rope, but it's not the tube man. I guess they took Selma. Getting crazy. Tube man's gotta come. I keep this lid open so I can see everybody and not accidentally run over somebody. Pretty soon though, they're gonna be big enough and start jumping out. That's not gonna work. They're messing with that one, aren't they? That's why you have these grates on them. Cause look, they're just scratching that feed all up out of there. What's this? We should catch that one. Never mind on that chicken. This is disturbing out here at the pasture posse, and it's not disturbing that they're out of hay. I'll tell you what that is right now. That's the female guard goose. That's why we're getting males from now on. They pull all that hay out to make a nest. A lot of it ends up on the floor, which catches manure. But that's not what's disturbing me. What's disturbing me is that these nest boxes are empty of eggs. What's the hold up, y'all? You got the best situation on the farm. Get in, did you get the pasture posse eggs this morning? Nope. Tell me the breakfast posse has some. Hi, mucho. Looks like you haven't gotten these in a few days. Hey, here's that rogue chicken I tried to catch earlier. Oh. Got an ornery rooster. Grab you a pig board. I think officially these are called sorting boards. You could make one out of wood or very sturdy cardboard or tin. The plastic is good because it's big and sturdy but light. Well, I guess that could work too. No, that only further exasperate and make them worse. I'll teach you how to do this. Come on, I'm gonna watch you.
Okay.
No, leave the gun. Grab the pig board. Go in with that thing.
Okay.
Eggs in one hand. See, the rooster doesn't mess with me. That's part of it. If you're not afraid, you're gonna have less problems. See, did that work good or what? And then you leave it right there while you get it. Okay? So what would you do if the rooster started coming this way? There you go. What do you got?
Uh-oh.
That looks like a bazooka in your arm. I'm pretty sure that's it. The cats, so they'll be quiet. I'll feed you. I'll feed you. How you been, Sabina? Come here, you wild thing. There you go. Get you some petting. Oh, ta-da. The chicken tractor's been good to these chicks and protecting them, but they really do need to get out. They're getting bigger. Whoa!
Shorter than I thought.
At the 6'2" man, is that enough? Really, is 2 man gonna save our chickens? That's a little extra for a crow. I think that'll keep it away. Now, does he scare our chickens? What happened? They were messing with it. I hope you guys didn't do anything. There's light coming to that cable, so that's not it. There's energy. Try hitting the button again. And then please walk away. Okay, now walk away. I think the chickens were nervous at first. Maybe they are a little nervous. They're hanging out in that one corner. Hey, what'd I say?
All the chicks are over here and it's over there, so can't the hawk come and eat one of the chicks over here?
It could. I think they're probably nervous about it. You could put their feet over there. Hopefully the 2 man doesn't just scare them off for 3 days. Crows are smart. Chickens are scared of it. That means the crows will be scared of it. Hopefully, they will get used to it, the chickens.
You could write Justin Rhodes on our Abundance Plus.
You're always the entrepreneur, you are. What do you think?
What's it for?
It's to hopefully scare away crows.
Oh.
It scared the chickens away for a little bit. What is it? Is that 2 man? Yesterday we had 0 eggs. Okay, this is much better. And they're clean.
I like this policy the best because they make them clean. They're nice and clean. Henry, throw it!
Wow. A little extra protection. Got 24 eggs for you, darling.
I saw the 2 man. Everybody likes them.
You think it'll work?
I don't know.
It's been several days since implementing 2 man. Did he work? Let's count it. You count them. They start jumping. They start moving around. Who we counted? We're gonna count the black ones.
Swimming.
Maybe we can do this. Maybe we can catch them. If Austin stands right there and Gideon's right there,
Do I catch the goose?
we're gonna move this to new ground. No, he can walk along with it.
Go on,
Okay, so we count the goose. 1, 2, 27. 27. We have not lost 1 chick
From
since the
blooming.
2 man. We are on new grass. 2 man for the win.